Hi, I'm Ross and I renovate homes for living. In this video I'm going to show you how to make kitchen cornice, like this one. Now, for the last couple of weeks I've been working on a kitchen project, a couple of additional cabinets to an existing kitchen. And one of the things I needed to get is a cornice like this one. This is the decorative piece that goes on top of your cabinets. You can find that in the shops. However, in my opinion, this is ridiculously priced in the shops. You can get it for about £100 for 2.7 meters, and I need about 3 meters, so that's essentially 2 lengths for me. So that's a couple of £100 for this. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna make it myself. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make it in case you ever run into the same problem and you want to save yourself a couple of £100 over something that you can essentially make for free, because this comes out of offcuts. And also at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to cut those mitre joints, which could be quite difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so all of the magic is happening on the table. So the first thing you need to do is you need to set up your bevel cut at 40 degrees angle, like so. Then you need to set up your rib fence. Now mine is set up at 85 millimeters, 85. Because that gives me about 65 millimeters of height, as you can see here. This is about 65 millimeters of height. But obviously you can make it different to mine. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. Mine is based on what we already have in that kitchen, so hence why I've set it up like that. Now this is what we end up with. It's a board that has 240 degrees angle cut on both sides. Now, piece of advice, be very careful when you're cutting on the table, so especially when you're flipping the piece, you gotta be very careful. Don't look at me what I'm doing. I'm very stupid, and I'm also expendable. But yeah, essentially that's what we end up with. This is not really a problem. All of the pieces are longer than needed, so I'll be trimming that one in a sec anyway. So for the purposes of this video, I've cut another piece on which I can show you how to cut the mitres. So the first thing we need to do is we need to set up the saw at 31.6 degrees mitre and then 33.9 degrees bevel. Unfortunately, my mitre saw is a single bevel. It's a bit easier if yours is a double bevel, but you can still do that with that one. So one thing you need to consider here is which is your bottom. So this is my bottom piece. I would mark it with an arrow, knowing that this is the bottom. And then I will cut this piece. So with this next piece, we have to flip it over. So this is why it's important. As you can see, I put an arrow here indicating which is the bottom. So instead of cutting it this way, we'll flip it over that way. And now we know that our mitre has to come this way and then end that way. So what we do is keep the same angle here, and then flip the saw to 31.6 degrees on the mitre, and then make another cut. And then we have this joint, which if we put together, it looks like that. So we put the glue on one side. Spray the activator on the other. line them up, and then press and hold for a few seconds. And after that, and just clean the joint with a little bit of sandpaper. And now here we have it. This is what the joint looks like. And this is our kitchen cornice, or cabinet cornice, let's put it that way. You can use it on any cabinetry. It doesn't necessarily have to be kitchen. So if you have found this video helpful, or you just want to see that cornice once it has been installed and painted, you may want to consider subscribing. I will be having a 3-part video coming up on how to make your own kitchens from scratch. As always, thank you very much for watching to the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.